Hello, Cody, and let's discuss. So, to answer your question about if I remember the last time I've ever wrote a letter recreationally for no other purpose than just to do it, the answer, unfortunately, is no. You see, we live in a curious time right now where we're trying to understand each other more than ever, which is great. However, in an age where all the information is available to us all the time, we have gotten a lot more questions than answers. We find ourselves farther away from each other than ever before. Have you ever noticed that you can't really understand someone's point of view through a message? Through a comment, you really don't see all the nuances of their belief or the sides of their story. Have you ever noticed that you can't really sense or detect sarcasm through a comment unless it's particularly laced with it? It's just a weird time we live in where people are trying so hard to be able to relate to each other and failing so fantastically. It's weird. I remember a time where if you had a problem with someone, or if you had a disagreement, you met them face to face, you guys aired your differences, you just told them what was on your mind. There was no room for error unless you were purposely lying, and there was no way to miss out on what the other person was feeling. It wasn't a weird thing where it was some kind of mystery, you just knew what that person was talking about and where they were coming from, especially if the discussion was particularly serious and heated. However, now we're in this place where people have a character limit on what they can do and how much they can express. We have a character limit on our thoughts and feelings, and people don't even realize how crazy that sounds. I mean, really, you have to say how you feel about big button issues like abortion and gender equality and all this other nonsense in, what, 180 characters or less? Because our attention spans have changed and diminished so much. It's so weird. So my question to you is, when was the last time you felt that you, personally you, had a true and relatable discussion with someone over the internet? And I mean a stranger, not me. I mean a stranger. I mean, when was the last time you felt that at the end of your conversation, you actually were understood? You knew where each other were coming from. There was no room for any kind of assumptions. And as always, stay frosty, peeps.